Hi, big data people. Welcome to Data Analyst Real Interview Questions for Experience 1 to 6 years from the company Hitachi Energy. Job description involves develop and maintain Power BI reports and dashboards that provide actionable insights. So they mainly focus on Power BI knowledge, how to develop Power BI reports, and you need to provide support and troubleshooting for the existing Power BI reports and dashboards. And you should be ready for create, test, and deploy Power BI reports. And you should have knowledge on data models and data transformation. And you should also be responsible for DAX queries functions and should have knowledge on Power Query. Explain your current project plus roles plus responsibilities in detail. Project discussion, so it involves explain your knowledge on Power BI. So they are totally focusing on Power BI. And the next one is, so how you choose data science as your career? Data analyst questions. So first one is you need see your data set with missing values, duplicate records and inconsistent formatting. So how would you handle this? You need to explain how you will identify the missing values, how you fill the values, how you drop and how you impute. Next one is you have given a database with sales transactions. Now your manager asks for the total revenue per month for the last year. So how would you approach this? And you need to explain extra with the extra for sum and group by concepts. Third one is your company wants to predict next month's sales using historical data. How would you approach this? You need to explain EDA, future engineering, model selection and evaluation within this. Next one is explain how pandas and excels are used in data science. SQL questions, the scenario is there. So the scenario is your dataset has missing values in sales amount column. So how would you replace them with the average sales amount? This is COAL ESCE. So how would you filter out rows where sales amount is null instead? So where sales amount is not null. Okay. The next question is you need to find the top 3 highest spending customers per region. So we have different regions. How would you find the top 3 high spending customers on each region? So how you write this query, particular query, and what is the difference between rank, dense rank, and row number? The next scenario is you have two tables. One table is orders, so it contains order ID, customer ID, order date, and total amount. And then next one is customers table. It has customer ID, customer name, and region. So how would you retrieve total sales per region? So based on the region, you have to take the total sales. How would you write the query for this one? Power BI question scenario is you are building a Power BI report with two tables. One table is sales and another table is customers. The sales table contains order ID, customer ID, product ID, sales amount, and order date. Customers table contains customer ID, customer name, region, and sign up date. So you realize that some sales records have customer IDs that do not exist in the customer table. So how you handle this situation? Power BI questions, scenario based questions. Your manager wants to see year over year, that is YOY sales growth. How do you calculate this using DAX? And you can keep in mind that if what if the dataset has missing months? Power BI question. So your company sales have dropped in quarter 3. Now the CEO wants to know why. So how would you analyze and present this in Power BI? What are the steps you have to analyze? Explain the approaches like drill down segment, compare trends, customer churn analysis, and revenue breakdown. So how would you show an alert when sales drop below a threshold? So below a particular threshold point. So you can use conditional formatting or smart narrative visuals. Python question scenarios your manager wants a box plot of sales distribution per region. So how do you achieve this using Python in Power BI? How would you use matplotlib and library and cbound library for the same? Python question scenarios your company wants to forecast sales for the next 6 months. So how would you do this in Python using Power BI? HR questions how to adapt and change yourself in a fast-paced environment. So you need to explain how you achieve that one. Thank you people. Thank you for watching our channel Big Data Tunnel BBK. Please subscribe, share and like my channel.